In a remote village where the mountains kissed the heavens and the rivers whispered age-old secrets, there lived a woman named Adama. She was a vision of grace, her skin like polished ebony, her eyes a piercing shade of deep brown, reflecting the wisdom of the ancestors. Adama had many suitors, each eager to call her his own, but despite their efforts, Adama remained unattached, her heart locked away. But within her heart burned a fierce desire, a desire for more than just a husband. Adama wanted to give birth to the child who would lead the village into a new age, a leader who would be chosen by the spirits themselves. The elders had whispered of a prophecy, that the true king would come from the mother who could choose her partner wisely, but not by the usual means. Instead, the prophecy spoke of the woman who could bear the king by testing the strength, wisdom, and integrity of the men of the village. Unwilling to wait for fate to take its course, Adama took a bold step. She sought the counsel of an ancient oracle named Nana, known for her ability to see into the future. Nana, draped in a robe of indigo and gold beads, sat in a hut filled with the scent of herbs, incense, and the hum of spiritual energy. Her eyes glowed as she met Adama's gaze. "Nana," Adama said, her voice steady but filled with purpose. "I seek a child who will lead this village. Tell me, how do I find the father of the king?" Nana paused, then spoke slowly, each word heavy with meaning. "You must test the heart of all the men. The one who offers more than his strength or his wealth, the one who offers his soul, will be the father of the king." A strange plan began to form in Adama's mind. For months, she called upon the most eligible men in the village, each one eager to prove his worth. She did not sleep with all of them, but with enough to ensure that when the child came, the village would have many suitors, each claiming to be the father. Each night, she would observe the men, seeing who truly embodied the qualities of a king. The village buzzed with rumors. Whispers filled every corner. Men grew eager to claim the unborn child, their hopes pinned on becoming the next ruler. The elders, sensing the tension, convened in secret. One day, as the winds shifted, Adama's time came. She gave birth to a beautiful son, whom she named Kofi, meaning born on Friday, a name given by the ancestors themselves. The village was in an uproar, each family convinced that their son had fathered the child. But the true father remained a mystery. Among the suitors was Jomo, a tall, muscular man with golden braids woven with beads, and a presence that commanded attention. Then there was Teyo, a slender and quiet man with an innate wisdom about him, often seen in the village wearing his intricately patterned agbada and beads, symbolizing his deep connection to the ancestors. Lastly, there was Jaibra, a warrior whose arms were like thick tree trunks, his body decorated with traditional tattoos that told the story of his lineage. Days turned into weeks, and the village grew restless. The elders called for a council, and the debate grew heated. "We need to know who is the father of Kofi," said Chief Udo, his voice steady but anxious. "Only the one who is destined to rule will have the strength to face the trials ahead." Nana spoke again, her voice soft but powerful. "The ancestors have told me of a trial, one that will reveal the true king. They have spoken of the sacred land where the trees have roots that stretch to the underworld. There, you must find the relic of the spirits, the staff of kings. The man who returns with it will be the true father of Kofi." And so, the trial was set. The men, prepared for anything, set out for the sacred land. It was a journey fraught with danger, thorns that scratched the skin, rivers that threatened to sweep them away, and shadows in the dark that whispered lies. As they reached the heart of the sacred land, a voice echoed from the trees, deep and resonant. "Who among you seeks the staff of kings?" Jomo stepped forward confidently. "I do. I am strong. I will lead the village." Teyo followed quietly, saying nothing but his eyes spoke volumes. "I seek it not for power, but for wisdom." Jaibra, the last to speak, stood tall. "I seek the staff to protect, For I know the burden of leadership is not one of glory but of sacrifice. The voice answered. Only one can claim the staff. To do so, you must prove your heart. Each man reached out, but only one would succeed. Teo, the quiet one, was the first to touch the staff of kings. As his fingers grazed the ancient wood, the staff glowed, its light illuminating the dark jungle. A deep rumbling voice, ancient and wise, filled the air. Teo, son of the earth, you have shown the wisdom of a true leader. You are the father of Kofi, the one destined to rule. The village was shaken to its core. Teo, the quiet, unassuming man, was the true father. Adama, holding her son close, felt a calm wash over her. She had chosen wisely. The elders, who had doubted Teo's quiet nature, now saw him for who he truly was, a leader, not by force, but by wisdom and heart. At a grand ceremony, Teo was crowned the leader of the village. His heart was humble, his resolve unshaken. Adama, beside him, watched as the village rejoiced. Kofi would grow strong under Teo's rule, and together, they would lead the village to new heights. As the night wore on, Adama spoke to Teo in private. You were always the one, she said softly. I knew it was you, even when the others did not. Teo smiled, his eyes soft with gratitude. The truth is not always loud, but it is always present. The village prospered under Teo's rule, and peace reigned. But the mystery of Kofi's birth, the trials, the deception, and the test, became a legend told for generations, a reminder that the true ruler is chosen not by strength alone, but by wisdom, integrity, and the courage to stand by what is right.